Hey everyone, welcome back to 31 Days of Yoga for Mental Health. Today is day 8. It's day 9. Today is day 9, Express. It's also day 2 of our 7-day journey through the chakras that we're working with in week 2. So today we're working with chakra number 2, which is the Sacral Chakra. The element associated with chakra 2 is water. So this flow plays with lots of fluidity and sweetness. This chakra is also the center of sensuality and sexuality, as well as nurturance. It's the space where movement and change sparks from our more grounded space in the first chakra. Lots to work with in chakra number 2. For today's practice, if you have yoga blocks available to you, go ahead and grab them and have them ready at the top of your mat. If you don't have yoga blocks, no problem at all. You can grab a stack of books, just really anything that you can use to elevate your fingertips up and away from the floor a little bit about this shape and size. When you're all set up and ready, let's begin. We'll start our practice today lying down on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana, meaning reclined bound angle pose. So come all the way down to your back, draw the soles of your feet together to touch and let your knees fall out wide. It's like a diamond butterfly shape. And take your arms out to the side like a T and turn your palms to face up toward the sky so everything is nice and open. If for any reason this Supta Baddha Konasana shape isn't feeling great in your outer hips or anywhere, you can always just drop the soles of your feet down flat to your mat and hang out there instead. Begin to connect with your breath, really breathing deeply and fully through the whole front line of your body as it faces up toward the sky. Taking in breath from low belly all the way up to the ribs and the heart and the collarbones. And exhale, sigh, and let your body sink into your space and let your mind sink into your practice. Again, big full inhalation. Take all the new air in. Open mouth exhale, clear it away. You can close your eyes and continue with your sighs, your open mouth exhales as long as you need. Chakra number 2, the sacral chakra, is located at the sacrum and a little bit forward. So in that midline, that channel of energy that runs through the midline of the body from crown of head all the way down to the root chakra. In today's practice, we'll focus on infusing the movement, the breath, the mind with sweetness, with fluidity, with creativity of expression as well. This chakra is the center of our emotions. And allowing ourselves to express emotion is an important part of movement. When movement is restricted, the expression of emotion is too. So expansive movement allows for the expansion of emotion and also allows us to move through tough emotions. Take one more full round of breath here for you to settle a little more before we begin to move. Blink your eyes open. Draw your knees back together to touch. You can use your hands to close them back together. And we'll roll up all the way to tabletop, coming to hands and knees. And we'll begin with hip circles. Moving with the breath, take your hips forward to the front of your mat, revolve over to the right, take them back to the left. Inhale to go forward, around, exhale as you make your way back, and then over to the side. Press down firmly and actively through all 10 fingertips, setting up with the grounding that we worked with yesterday to allow us to move with freedom of expression. Begin these circles more subtly and then take the movements a little bigger, maybe as you move backward, reaching the hips all the way back toward the heels like an active child's pose. And now we'll reverse the direction, taking the hips over to the left, to the back, around and forward. And get creative with this movement. You really can move however feels free and expressive and creative to you in this moment, just to wake up the body. One more. Circle over to the left, to the back. Let it feel really good. To the right and back, forward. And now we'll move a little more intentionally from the hips, from the pelvis. Lower your belly, lift your tailbone up and back, spread your sit bones wide for a cow pose, and then take your hips over to the right, so the right palm of the hand and the right knee draw together, compressing through the right side body. Pick up your pelvis, round and curl for cat, and then take it over to the left, so the hips sway over to the left, and the left palm tractions toward the left knee. Good, and then lift up and back, over to the right. Curl it in and to the left. Again, be creative with this and let your body move how it wants to. It doesn't have to do exactly as I'm cueing. Just let the hips revolve in some kind of circular shape. And then reverse the direction of your circles. You can involve the rest of your torso. Your neck and your head can fall heavy as you round and curl. One more time. And come back to neutral. Tuck your toes behind you, press down through your palms, and keep your knees bent even as you hover them up and away from your mat and begin to transition back to downward facing dog, but pull from your sacrum. So it's really your hips and your sacral region that are leading you all the way up and back. This can be slow and luxurious. And when you get to downward facing dog, feel into your grounding, into your palms and your feet, and settle here. And begin to tune into some sort of momentum gathering inside of you, like a shift beginning to come into your body from this grounded place, the energizing of the grounding, causing that momentum. Inhale, lift up tall onto the balls of your feet and roll, wave forward to high plank, pulling your belly in and up, front body to back body, all the way there. Bend your knees, press into your palms, and exhale, take it back to downward facing dog, leading from the sacrum like there's a string attached and someone's pulling right from that space. Inhale up tall onto the balls of the feet, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, keep a micro bend in the elbows, and stick your butt out. Really lift it up and back to glide back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up, wave forward, high plank. Exhale, pull everything back. Knees stay a little bent all the way there. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel up to the top of your mat. Take ragdoll pose just for 2 breaths. Get so heavy. Crown of the head falls forward and release. Good. Release palms down to your mat. Draw your feet together to touch. Toes are all the way together. Sliver of space between the heels. Lift and spread all 10 of your toes and then press them down into your mat, sending a special press down to the big toe and the pinky toe. Fold one more time. Let go of all your air. Let it all out. From your super grounded feet, inhale to rise Tadasana, mountain pose. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Imagine that you're moving through water, really light and airy and floaty through the fingertips. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears and grow your spine nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold, dive it all the way down. Again, like so fluid, so expressive all the way out to the tips of your fingertips. Inhale for halfway lift. Elongate the spine, send the crown of your head forward and send your butt back. Exhale, plant your fingertips and step right toes all the way to the back of your mat, lower down to your right knee. Untuck your right toes and inhale for Anjaneyasana, kneeling warrior, pulling from the grounding of your feet to ripple your fingertips up overhead And then exhale, options here for blocks. Maybe set up your blocks to sort of frame the left foot. Bring fingertips back up again, inhale. Exhale, glide your hips back in space and slowly bring fingertips down to blocks or to the floor for Ardha Hanumanasana half splits. Flex your left toes up toward your face. Inhale, bend into the left knee, send the hips forward, ripple the fingertips up overhead, kneeling warrior. Exhale, glide back, half splits. Blocks can be at any level. Inhale, come forward, reach up. Exhale, glide it back again, leading from the sacrum, and really take it slow all the way there. And this time, keeping fingertips down on blocks or the floor. Inhale, and just grow the back of your heart forward like a halfway lift through the spine. Pull your left heel towards your right knee to square the hips. And then exhale, bow forward. Inhale, elongate the spine, really ripple. Let your body be expressive. And exhale, fold. One more like that. Inhale, grow super long. Exhale, fold inward. Send your left hip a little back in space and your right hip a little forward. Keep an active flex through your toes on the left side. And slowly begin to melt forward, breathing along the back line of the left leg. Bend back into the left knee, tuck right toes behind you, and inhale, rise all the way up to high crescent lunge. Hug your inner thighs together as you reach your fingertips up overhead. Keep the left or the right heel floating and hovering over the right toes so that your right leg stays active and charged, and send your left big toe mound down and forward. Inhale. Exhale, open it up to warrior two. Facing the long edge of your mat, anchor and press down through the knife edge of your right foot. Reach your fingertips out wide, pull your shoulder blades together behind you, and hug your lowest set of ribs in and down. Inhale for star pose. Turn your toes to face out, straightening through the legs, and reach your arms up overhead, getting broad and open through the chest. Exhale for goddess. Collect your palms together at your heart center, keeping the toes turning out. Sink your hips down. Nice and easy. Good. Bring your hands to your thighs, and we'll take a little twisting action here. Inhale, grow long through the spine. Exhale, turn your left shoulder into the midline and take a nice, easy, gentle twist. Keep your legs active all the time. Inhale back through center, long spine. Exhale, twist it to the right. Good. Bring your palms back to your heart. Inhale, grow long through the spine, and exhale, sink your hips down a little more. Inhale, star, rise up like a fountain, erupt all the way up tall. And then exhale, pivot and turn all the way to face the back of your mat, setting up again for high crescent lunge. Inhale to ripple fingertips up overhead. Exhale, easy twist. Release the palm of your left hand down to your mat and reach right fingertips up overhead. Send your left heel back as the roof of your mouth stretches forward and open up through the chest. Really let it be nice and expansive. Good. On your next exhale, revolve to horizon lunge. Roll onto the knife edge, the outer edge of both of your feet, and press them down actively. Really flex into all 10 toes to keep a solid press down through the feet. Pick your hips up rather than sinking. Let the press into the sides of both feet and the left palm lift you up, and then reach your right fingertips maybe all the way forward, getting a nice side body expansion along the whole right side. Breathe here for one round. Inhale, grow a little longer. Press down so much through your left palm and the side of your left foot that maybe you can hover your right foot up and away from the mat and step it back to a side plank. If that doesn't work, you can always lower down to your bottom knee, to your left knee, and step it back. And then maybe stay here in a kneeling side plank, or stay up all the way onto the feet. From here, one more option, maybe, listen to your body. Plant the soles of your feet both down to your mat, really flat. Press left palm and left foot away from each other and reach your right leg up high. And then slowly revolve around to a low lunge at the top of your mat, stepping right foot back down. Plant your palms. Lift your hips up and back in space. Press your palms down into your mat. Come up high onto the ball of your left foot and glide back downward facing dog. Nice. Big inhale. Exhale, let all of that go. Inhale and look forward. Exhale, step up to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Reach out and reach up. Really sweep through this motion. And then exhale, dive it down. Heart goes forward, butt goes back. Inhale, halfway lift. Send weight into the toes and glide up. Hover here. Exhale, plant the palms. Left toes step all the way back behind you. Come down to the left knee sweetly and gently and pull from the root systems of your feet to reach your arms up overhead for kneeling warrior Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, dive it back for half splits. Fingertips reach out and down, maybe to blocks or to your mat, and fold. Inhale, come forward, bend into the right knee, reach your fingertips up high, melt your hips. Exhale, glide it back all the way. Inhale, come front. Open your heart, lift your chest. And exhale, so slowly, slower than you think you can, glide it back all the way. And now ground fingertips to blocks or to the earth. Inhale to grow, flat back, long spine. Exhale, fold it inward. Inhale, ripple it up like a wave. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, rise, pull right heel toward left knee. And then exhale, bow it in for a few breaths. Bend back into the right knee. Come up onto left toes, left knee lifts, and inhale, pull your inner thighs together to rise you up high, crescent lunge. Inhale, grow your spine super long. Exhale, open it up to warrior two. Align your feet and reach out through fingertips. Inhale for star. Turn toes to face out, heels come a little in. Reach your arms up and be as expansive, as open as possible through the whole heart. Let your fingertips be nice and floaty. Reach up. Exhale, palms come through heart center for goddess or horse pose. Sink your hips down nice and low. Keep the grounding through the feet as the hips sink down and release. Palms to legs. Inhale, grow the spine really long. Exhale, release, drop the right shoulder in for a little twist. Inhale, grow. Exhale, twist. Pull your feet together, pull your palms together at heart center, and sink just a couple inches lower. Pull your low belly in and up. And then inhale to rise all the way up, reaching fingertips up overhead. Exhale, bend into the left knee, roll onto the ball of the right foot and revolve to face the top of your mat again. Reach fingertips up, high lunge. Exhale, bring right palm down, open up through the left fingertips for an easy twist. Keep a little buoyancy in the right elbow as you send your right heel back and grow through the crown of your head to twist and open your whole heart. Let this feel really sweet, really easy. Good. Inhale, lift, and exhale, roll onto the knife edges of both feet. You might need to adjust the width of your stance a little bit, maybe crawl the left foot a little more forward on your mat. Feel it in your body and move from there, from the feeling. And then press into right palm and both feet and reach the left fingertips all the way forward, creating more space between every rib on the left side body. Expand. Press so much into right palm and right foot that maybe left foot can float all the way back to side plank or come down to the knee. Always, always, always a good option. Whatever's connected to your mat, press more there, lift your hips up even more, and then maybe ground the soles of both feet. Send right palm and right foot away from each other and down, and then lift up high with the left knee, maybe taking the leg all the way to straighten. And we'll slowly step it around from wherever you are. Make your way back to low lunge, bending into the left knee, top of your mat. Pick up your hips, press your palms down, and lift it up, glide it back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Come down to your knees. Drop your hips back to sit on your heels. Bring your palms to face up, close your eyes, and drop into stillness. Take a moment to feel into every piece, every bit of sensation. Notice any feeling, any emotion coming up, and allow everything to express. We'll move through this sequence one more time on each side, connecting breath to movement with rhythm, with pace, but still keeping that idea of moving through water so it's fluid and it's sweet. Blink your eyes open. Ground your palms and lift it all the way up and back to downward facing dog, pulling from the sacrum again. So keep a little bend in the knees and really lift it all the way up and back from that space. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step up. Inhale, Tadasana, sweep out, sweep up. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Halfway lift, grow. Exhale, fingertips plant, right toe step back, right knee lowers. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, kneeling warrior. Reach up as you pull the legs together. Exhale, shoot your hips back, flex through left toes, Ardha Hanumanasana, fold. Inhale, high crescent lunge, bend back into the left knee, right toes come down, reach fingertips up high. Exhale, warrior two, open up and expand. Inhale, star pose, reach everything up like a fountain. Exhale, horse goddess, arms come to heart center. Inhale, rise up for star. Exhale, roll to face the back edge of your mat, reach fingertips up overhead, high crescent. Exhale, easy twist, left fingertips, left palm comes down, right fingertips reach high, open through the heart. And exhale, horizon lunge, roll onto the outside of both feet. And then reach your right arm all the way up and over, press into left palm and left foot. Step to the side plank, whatever your version, your variation is. And then maybe coming to the soles of the feet. Pick up the right knee, lift it high. Extend maybe through right arm and right leg and step around. Low lunge, pick up the foot, glide back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step up, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Halfway lift, grow. Exhale, fingertips plant, left toe step back, left knee lowers. Inhale, fingertips ripple up. Exhale, glide it back, half splits. Flex your right toes toward your face. Inhale, high crescent, come forward and reach up. Exhale, warrior two, open, expand. Inhale, star, toes face out, arms go up. Exhale, horse. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, revolve to face the top of your mat. Come onto ball of right foot. Fingertips ripple up overhead. And then exhale, easy, easy twist. Open it up. Inhale, grow. Exhale, horizon lunge. Roll onto the knife edge of both feet. And then reach your left arm with energy, with expression, all the way forward. Press away from your mat to lift the hips and float the left leg back. Side plank, hang out, or maybe go for the leg lift. Press into the soles of both feet and then press right foot, right palm away from each other to reach up high through the left knee, maybe the left foot. All the way. Stay with your practice wherever you are. And then roll around. Low lunge. Come up high onto fingertips and right toes and step it back. Downward facing dog. Lower down again to knees. Sink hips back to heels. Bring your palms to face up and drop into stillness. Clear your breath if you like, if you need a sigh or any kind of open mouth exhale to clear the slate completely. We'll begin the process of unwinding. Blink your eyes open, bring palms down to your mat, and lift your hips all the way up and back. Inhale, right heel kicks high. Exhale, half pigeon. Right shin comes through and down to the top of your mat. Set it up for you. Pull your legs toward each other, square the hips. Keep your left inner thigh revolving up toward the ceiling, and then maybe begin to fold forward. This is another great one for using blocks. If you have them available to you, you can bring your block to rest your head on at any level, or maybe your forearms. Really deepen your breath. Imagine your body is made of something sticky and sweet, like honey or chocolate or something like that. Something that gets warmer with your breath each time that you exhale. The color associated with the second chakra is orange. So if it helps, you can picture an orange wheel or an orange glow radiating from the space of the sacral chakra. Press back up to your palms if you aren't there, and then sit into your right hip. Keep the right leg as it is and reach your left leg all the way around until the sole of the left foot can come down outside of the right leg. If this feels like a lot, you can always extend the right leg out straight. And from here, ground your left palm down at the base of your spine. Inhale, reach your right fingertips high, and we'll take a nice easy twist. Cross your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Pull in and up from your low belly all the way to your collarbones. Really squeeze it all in and up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, revolve your rib cage over toward the left side of your mat. Really try to screw your left sitting bone into your mat even as you twist. Maybe eventually you flicker your gaze all the way behind the left shoulder as you're ready, as your body wrings out a little more. And make your way all the way back front. Unwind your legs, just cross at the ankles, plant your palms, and step all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale to reach the left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, come through, left shin lowers, and walk your right leg back. Square your hips, inhale and grow your spine long, and then exhale, bow forward. Come back to that idea of being sweet and drippy in the hips. Or maybe you can imagine that your breath is like a wave, salty water, washing through the outer left hip and rinsing away any residue, like erosion. Eroding away old holding patterns, old stories, old tension. Ground into your palms and rise all the way back up This time sit onto your left hip, roll there. Keep the left foot as is, or maybe reach it forward if you want a little more space. Ground your sit bones. This time, right hand comes down behind your spine. Inhale to reach left fingertips high, and then find your twist. As you inhale, screw your right sitting bone into your mat. Grow your spine super long, and as you exhale, revolve left ribs toward right ribs. Check in with the face, the jaw, the teeth, and let go of any tension that's migrated there. Good. Unwind. Unwind your legs. Bring the soles of your feet down to your mat. Reach your arms in front of you and slowly, slowly, slowly roll all the way down to lie on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big, big hug. Send some sweet energy to your whole body, every corner. Infuse it with sweetness. Exhale, drop shavasana. Let everything go out really long. It's an option today if you'd like to take your shavasana in Supta Baddha Konasana, where we started practice, that reclined butterfly bound angle pose. Or just regular with arms and legs extended, palms up, toes out. Let everything slow down. Let everything drop. Allow any sensations that you're experiencing to express. And send your breath to those spaces. Allow your body to be like liquid, like cream into coffee, the way it melts and swirls and then eventually settles. Feel the effects of all the movement from the grounding we found, the duality between stillness and growth, change, movement. And let your breath begin to deepen like waves, ebbing and flowing, slowly growing in size, and bringing movement back into the body, waking up fingers and toes. And then reach long and back behind you. Let your toes move forward. Inhale. And exhale, roll onto one side or the other. Really easy, like a wave crashing into the beach. Settle here for one breath. And slowly press into palms. Keep the gaze soft or the eyes closed. And make your way up to a nice spacious seat. Draw your palms together at your heart. And let the effects of this practice wash over you from the crown of your head all the way down, trickling over your shoulders, off your elbows, into your heart, down the torso, along the legs and the knees, and all the way into the earth again. Connect one more time to the region of the sacral chakra, In the low belly, imagining a subtle orange glow. Draw your thumbs up to your third eye and bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today and for connecting with expressiveness, self-expression, and fluidity and sweetness. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.